Josh, you can obviously see all the comments on the right. You'll see both Facebook and YouTube comments to the right, Josh.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're live. Coming to you
Here we
from
are.
Georgia, Dallas, Georgia, of all places. Live on Savage Facebook, Savage's YouTube channel. We got myself, Josh Chase, one half of Davison Chase. We have Bracken with us. Bracken, hello.
Happy to be here, Josh.
And then we have Matt on site, checking out some obstacles. And I believe that's Zion, the famous dog at Savage.
Is that Zion?
That's Zion.
Savage dog.
All right. I'm tell this so we can actually hear everything. Talk again there, Josh.
Hey, Matt. How are you, pal?
Fantastic. All right. So this is Sir Lee of the Blackwater. He's going to tell us, he's going to break down the components of this rig and then show us how to do it. Correct?
That's correct.
All right. Let's do it. Where are we starting? Oh, we're starting over here.
All right. So, yes, the end with the step-up pipe is the starting end. When you're stepping up on this pipe, it's a little high, so you can use your strap here. You're also allowed to grab the truss if it's just helping you stand up. You obviously can't grab the truss once you've hit the obstacle. From here, first stage is a jump to a rope swing. So you're jumping out. It's about a 5-foot gap.
Wow.
So
somebody could eat it right there.
Exactly. So if you come and you grab too low, you're going to be stuck here. You won't be able to get to your board. Grab kind of high, move with the swing. If you fail your swing, you might as well just start over.
Can they use the truss at the top there?
Negative. The only touch you can ever touch this is to help you stand up. Just to do that, that's it.
That's going to be nasty tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be wet, slippery. That's why we have these extra straps and things to help you stand up so you can get started on this.
It's not the start that I'm worried about.
Lee, how far into the race is this rig?
This is right around mile 4. So about 60% of the way in, 65. It'll make a big difference, I promise you.
Go peek into the map, guys, while he's doing that, so you can see kind of what else they would have done by the time they got here. But go ahead, keep showing us.
Yep. All right. So the first part is the dynamic rope jump. Grab, reach. Everybody's familiar with the cheese board by now, at least. You should be.
Hands only.
Yes. So no feet allowed on this or the pipe coming up. You are allowed to use your feet on the rope behind you.
What is that?
All right, so this is kind of like a nunchuck, but it's made out of rope. It's very squeezy. You should be able to get a good grip on it.
It's not the mop handles like you used before.
Correct. All right, so you're gonna get to here, and you're gonna think, "Wow, that bell's really far away."
Holy moly! This is gonna be a band cutter, dude.
Yeah. So if you got really long legs, you can do like a swinging motion and kick it.
I'd be all about that.
If you have really long legs, you can do a swinging motion. And lâcher to it. Now, important note, if you're here and you don't have the juice to do all that, grab this behind you.
Oh, pro tip.
Yes, and that'll give you your swinging motion.
Short people are not going to appreciate you.
Well, I was thinking tall people won't either, because they might, when they jump from here to here, your foot can easily go.
Yeah, so I don't know if you caught that on your video, but as I was coming through, right here when I was about to hit the bell, I had to lift my legs up slightly so that my legs didn't touch first before I hit the bell.
I'm going to say that if competitors are close coming into here, we could definitely see some lead changes.
Yeah, this is right up Leon's alley, right?
I was going to say this is where Leon could move up on the in the thing. I'm sure they're going to come out here pretty soon and maybe practice this thing.
Oh, I'm sure his work is top notch, so it'd be fun to watch him on it.
Josh, are we getting are there any questions or comments coming in for Lee?
No comments besides sucks to be short. But Lee, clarifying question. So I'm 6'4", Bracken's a tall guy. If we're swinging to that bell and our feet drag across the ground, is that considered failing the obstacle?
Fail.
Yeah, you're gonna have a pretty good. Make sure you have a good volunteer right here.
Yeah, so it'll be visually easy to identify. Like if you're just swinging through the grass, it's not going to affect your feet at all, and we're not going to catch you. But as soon as your foot catches, we'll see one of these.
Okay.
And that'll be a fail. Now, there's also something to be said for an honor system. Like if you're out here being a top athlete, you feel yourself fail. Don't. If there's any question mark, just start over.
So it's a question of contact, not of advantage.
Correct.
Right, because every blade of grass, much like every snowflake, is different.
Indeed.
I say we get a mower out here. Just lower these whatever blades are nearby.
Just take that grass down.
Well, we could. I have several measuring tapes. We can come out with the scissors, the measuring tapes, and cut them all the same length.
I mean, people that were worried about completion rates last time, this thing's going to be, especially if it's Ryan Woods' favorite word, dewy in the morning. It's going to be rainy in the morning, we think.
Yes. So the cheese boards are extreme when they're rainy, and also the Lachey is a little extreme.
Are they allowing pre-race practice? That's the question that just came in.
So if you come here the day beforehand and you're checking out the site and you want to try it out, you can go ahead. Day of, I can't allow any practice.
Yeah. So if you're there today,
Cut to people in their garages. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nicole. Well, I know Nicole's going to be here at some point today. Leon is. Kempson says he's going to be here later today. So yeah, I'm sure they're all going to practice. Other
The three people who have no need to.
Well, what do you mean no need to?
Well, I kind of like it. When
Brocken, are you telling me you would never practice an obstacle if given the opportunity?
No, I'm saying the general populace isn't worried about Nicole Miracle making it through an obstacle.
Well,
especially once she can retry if she happens to slip off.
Right, but what a difference it's going to make for her or Leon if they've done it the day before and like, I just picked up a tip for myself. I think that anyway. I think it definitely matters. So let's talk about the course. So we have it's usually between 6 and 7, right?
Yeah. So in this case, right around 6. I might even come up about 5.95.
That's short for you guys. I've seen this thing be like 7 before. I should have worn my running shorts. I should have done the loop today.
You should have.
I'm doing it. I could run in this thing maybe.
I think you should. So in this case, the course is a little bit more encapsulated and kept the mileage down. But there's also something to be said for the level of elevation change kind of makes up for lack of mileage. So if you're looking for 7 miles, you're going to get 6 miles with another nearly mile of up and down in elevation. So
Bracken, you've run out here. Why don't you talk to people about that? People think like, well, it's not in a mountain course, so it must be pretty flat. Talk about this course.
These are sneaky hills. You're never climbing for minutes at a time, but you feel every step up and every step down. From the year I ran, it was steep descents, and a lot of them were through the brush, which it magnifies the hill itself. So if you're expecting flat, don't.
Yeah. So my experience of whatever 12 different times on this course, it's usually between like 750 and 900 elevation, which is not nothing.
In this case, I've actually tried to capture more than that. I've found a few new hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a couple hills we use more than once. So.
Right. And I've always said this course is great when it's not wet, but when it is wet, those descents become like, oh shit, I'm going down on my ass. Are we allowed to curse on this, Josh?
Well, you just did, so
hey,
let's limit it to that one.
But yeah, I would say bring your what's the word? Lugs.
Bring your lugs, bring your grip strength.
All right, what you want to? Is that Yank My Chain over there? You want to check? Let's go check out Yank My Chain again. Still a new obstacle. Only the second time I've ever seen it. Look at that! Look at that handsome devil.
Hey.
Oh, dude, we got gimbals. Mine's in the car actually. We are live right now. It's okay. You can say whatever. Tell everybody who you are, dude.
I'm Bo.
That's Bo, everybody. Famous Bo from Savage.
Cracking Bo.
We already met Zion.
Oh, you did.
If you have any complaints,
again, Bo
at savagerace.com. All your questions. You want to switch waves? What shoes to wear?
That would be Sam. You want to talk to Sam for that? Maybe wait till you're not live and try these out.
Okay, sounds a good idea.
Nice, buttery, smooth video tomorrow for you guys.
Definitely love it.
Matt, say hi to Bo for me.
What's that?
Say hi to Bo for me when you get a chance.
Oh, Bracken says hi, Bo. You were right there. You could have said hi.
I did. You talked over me. It's the only time that'll happen with us two.
I'm sure. Well, listen, if tomorrow, if the wind's bad, feel free to mute me at any time. Obviously, we'll figure that out.
Josh, you should test that.
Why don't I try Yank My Chain? I have yet to try Yank My Chain. Why don't I?
Hey, look at that! It's glorious. No Matt Davis.
Oh, he should have led with that.
Matt, if we have you muted, you can still hear us, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the weight on this thing?
118.
Ooh, it does get heavier as we go, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, baby.
I like the premise of that. Little sneaky weight later on. You pull as hard as you can. You think it's quick and easy, and then it just gets harder.
Yes.
Once it touches the ground, can you drop?
No, you have to lower it all the way down.
Link by link in under control?
Controlled drop.
So yeah, it does get sneaky at the top. Then I'll do it one more time. The first few pulls are pretty easy, like up to here. But now I'm working.
Use that cargo short power, Matt Davis.
Use what?
Use the cargo short power.
I would say if you're a small person, you're definitely working. I weigh 180 and have average 49-year-old dad strength. So yeah, if you're pretty gassed, that could do some damage. Woo!
Yeah.
How thick is that rope, Matt? Is that going to be a trouble? Is that the makeup of that? Is that material going to be an issue when it's wet?
What is? I don't know.
So it's mono braid. It's about 1 inch nylon. Very, very slick when it's wet, but it's got a little bit of a squeeze to it.
Yeah, I feel like Spartan rope to compare is like thicker, that thicker frickin' brown, whatever you call that stuff. What do you call that stuff?
Manila.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
It's definitely different than that. It's like rope you would use to like tie something on, right?
Yeah, it's like
those get nasty when they're wet or muddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Once the mud starts hitting them, it's very slippery.
Would you like to see my Colossus skills in cargo shorts?
Always.
100%.
Let's do that. Now this is definitely, I can't believe it's so dry. It looks like it hasn't rained.
Yeah, imagine.
I'm sure it's going to be a bit of a slop house tomorrow. Which is just what everybody wants.
Well, you guys used to make us go through a mud obstacle right here, but you finally realized that just makes the wall impossible.
Exactly.
What was it called that you used to put right here?
Mud and guts?
Something.
Ooh, I'm very excited for this.
Are we getting POV here?
Calisthenics first.
Yeah.
Bracken, can I get your coaching skills for free? What should I do to loosen up before doing this?
You're gonna want to cinch those cargo shorts down real tight. Do you have suspenders?
Woo! I haven't done this one in a minute.
It's ready for you.
I've never seen a cheetah stretch.
Get the blood flowing.
Yeah.
He's getting a bit of a head start to get to.
You guys remember not to talk about the competitors, but at TMX when 3 people tore their Achilles the day before jumping on obstacles?
Oh wow.
Uh-oh. Look at that stride. Look at those kicks.
There's the crux right there. Yeah.
Davis.
Now he has a decision to make.
Right now, there's a ladder on the other side. He can bail out the easy way.
This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see him come down this way.
Yes, this is brand new material we put over the top. It's a weatherproofing type material that keeps the ramp underneath in good condition, but also gives good grip for climbing or running.
So is it going to make it easier for the runners?
When it's wet, it does not make it easier at all. When it's dry, it can be a little tacky and help.
Bracken, how would you rate my form on that obstacle?
It is impeccable.
You could be honest. It's okay.
You made it up with no slipping. You didn't bash your shins or your face. I think that's a win.
All right. What else would you guys like to see while we're out here?
Lee, when are we going to see the that American Gladiators obstacle, the hand bike? When is that making its way into to Savage?
Well, that's probably going to be a 2022 project. So not this year, but next. So we're still working on the logistics behind it and how exactly it would be built, disassembled, and the final operations when it's during a race.
Sweet. Are you guys near? Are you near Holy Roller at all? We got a few people asking to see Holy Roller if it's nearby.
It's about a 30-second drive.
Why do people want to see it? Just see how muddy it is?
Probably.
Well, right now Holy Roller is not muddy at all, but it is a newer. So just so everybody knows, Holy Roller will not be on the pro race for this event. It's still kind of in our testing phase, so we're going to give it one event with no pros. See how it goes.
Wait a minute. I thought Holy Roller was What am I thinking of? Squeeze play?
You may be thinking of squeeze
What's
play.
the difference between Holy Roller and squeeze play?
So Holy Roller is a brand new one that we had tested in Florida, and now we built it full size here in Georgia.
I should be holding this to let you talk.
It's a pipe traverse. So in inversion therapy, you're going along the pipe, and in this case, you're going across the pipe underneath.
Got it. I just noticed that. Can you read what that says, Josh, from here?
What's that?
Can you read that?
Yeah, it says SAF. I saw it in the pictures yesterday.
You saw it. You saw it?
Sorry.
I saw it, okay? It's New England for you. What do you want from me?
Do you watch Law and Order?
Yeah, and I ordered some soda with my pizza, too, so leave me alone.
All right, well, I think we're good.
Cool.
If you want to sign off here, Josh. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Yes. Take us off live, Josh, and then we'll do a quick No, we're good. I think we're good, Josh, right? We're good?
I'd say we're good. Everybody can tune in starting tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m. Eastern time. And we'll have all the coverage, myself, Bracken, and Matt on site.
All right, guys. Peace.
All right, all. Later.